They finished all of the site work. We're in the back, starting kind of in the back where they did the guest house is gonna go. And the good news is the guest house can move forward. I was really worried about that. The area of the solar panel array I thought was gonna take away from what I'm allowed to do for lot coverage. You can only do 25% lot coverage. And of that 25% lot coverage, that's the total lot coverage, but whatever the main house is, you can only do 50% ancillary structures like the guest house. So I thought that was going to be a problem for me, but looks like we're going to be okay there. So I'll only do a tour for you guys of everything. Pretty much the guest house pad is pretty cleared out here. They're going to be putting the solar array in back here. They trimmed up these trees for me. That looks really good. Over here, I was able to, thankfully, get the landscaper to add in watering for the olive tree here. And then they also extended water underneath the wall here. They went under the wall here in order to get me irrigation on the controller that will allow me to water my plants and my banana plant inside the yard area there. So that's good. And then of course, I've talked about it before. I got a new pool pump and filter installed that was installed in January, first week of January, that was done. But I'm really happy to have this watering for the olive tree, and then they also put watering in for the pine tree. You can see the little watering drippers. There's another dripper right there. They put in I think 3 of them, yeah, and there's one back there for that. So we got the drippers in for the trees. So that's perfect. That was an add-on that I didn't expect to have done. Okay, let me move quickly here. So this is the Palo Verde. They trimmed this guy up for me. They did a bit of a hack job on their trim, but that's okay. It's better than nothing. They added the lighting in there, which is awesome. So the lighting's all finished. This looked beautiful last night. First night to see it lit up on the automatic light sensor that they installed. There's the hedge. Already had other pictures of the hedge done, so now you guys can see what the ficus hedge looks like. And again, they did a beautiful job here on the installation of the driveway. Again, they made River Rock look good. They did a bunch of raking yesterday, and one of the things that they had done is they had done these big rocks across this opening, but even they used the opening yesterday to get in and out. So I said, hey, look, I want the line of rocks to define the edge of the library, the driveway, but we need like a low curb here so that you can still drive over it. And they did a nice job with that, I thought. These were 2 sewer clean outs that they put some hubs on, which are basically concrete collars. If you pop those caps up, you look down inside, you'll have the riser for the sewer clean outs. But the ficus hedge looks fantastic. Got to keep that guy watered, and they do have it all hooked up to the watering for Katie's side. And they got this all cleaned up nice up by the front. This was looking kind of rough out here. They did a nice job of getting this all done. They put a little extra decomposed granite right at the apron here, because I said I do not want that to sink in over time. And they cleaned up and finalize this along here. I've already taken a few pictures of the Ironwood that they installed, but they put this, saw this guy lit up last night, but they got the Ironwood all done. It's looking great. And then I also have talked about previously the path that they put in, and they added waterers, but the path looks fantastic. Nice meandering path. It looks great even from my window when I look out here. It looks really nice. But yeah, 5 foot wide. They pulled out almost all of the rebar stakes. There's one rebar stake left that they left in there. I painted it orange, but they missed it. They got the rest of the stuff cut down, so that's good. Yeah, and they put the lights on this one. So on this mesquite, and then they had the lights over on the Ironwood out front here. So they got that done. And then this lit up beautifully last night. Looks like they put a rock, distributed the rocks. The rocks are not perfect. We gotta still work on the rocks. I'm not very good at that. And then they added, you see the 2 lights out in front here for the mesquite tree. So the mesquite now has lights on it, which is great. And that lit up beautifully last night. So they got the rocks around here. They got the rocks here, but we can do a better job. Devin said that he's got an idea of what we can do there. But you can see that the path lines up very nicely with the front door, which is exactly what I was hoping for. Yeah, they did a nice job with the driveway as it spins around the corner here. They got this, I love the radius on here. It's a great clean look. Great, wonderful clean look. And they did one more sewer clean out here. I thought they were gonna forget that, but they actually got it, nailed it down. And nice island here. They put some watering in there for the mesquite tree there. And they've got this one all finished. And at the front door, I did a little bit of work on this, but we're gonna add some water to this laurel tree. We're gonna turn it into a laurel bush, actually. But they got all of this corner was done. It's not perfect. They got a few things that we can improve there, but not too bad. So looking good here. And then down by the driveway here, one of the things that we added in kind of last minute was we added in finished off the border here. You can see that the river rock border is there. We did not have a river rock. Hadn't thought about doing river rock as a border there, but of course now everything looks nice and clean. And of course this line of river rock along here at the 10-foot mark just is stunning, in my opinion. I guess I'm easily pleased, or simply pleased. They'll be back in here to put all the electric panel in, so that'll be done. But here's the photo sensor, and I got to get the Rachio on the left there, the irrigation controller, working. But they put the new sensor in on the right, the new transformer. I'm going to paint those pipes to match the wall. But all looking good. Everything's graded well, looks great. The trees back here are now all connected to the irrigation system. So we'll get some water on the citrus there. And above, we got to get that actually going here. And then we extended the DG pad out a little bit more, as you can see here, so that I can I'll swing the trailer around and put the trailer back here once they get done with the PV array. And again, the PV array will go back here. And they got the concrete slab back here for the PV array to sit on. So, the batteries. The batteries will sit here underneath the window on the north face so that they're not getting a bunch of sun cooking them. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Looks fantastic. All of this stuff went in well, and looking forward to it being finished up. Now with the last piece of work will be the batteries that will go right here. So sign off for now.